Hi boys and girls, this week we're going to be starting a Scandinavian style folk art fox. Folk art is a style of art that usually belongs to a certain culture. Today we're going to be learning about Scandinavian style folk art. You can see a lot of decorative patterns, and a lot of these patterns relate to nature. If we take a look at the world map, here we are in the United States. If we go across the Atlantic, up in Northern Europe, we find Scandinavian countries like Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. To start our folk art fox, we're going to start with a V shape, kind of a wide V. I like to trace it with my finger first before I begin with my pencil or my Sharpie. Then we're going to connect the top with a curved line. This is going to be the shape we use for our fox's head. It kind of looks like a large slice of pizza. Then we're going to draw a straight vertical line down and then a curved line out and around to form the back of the fox. I like to trace it with my finger first and then do it with my pencil or Sharpie. Make sure you leave some space for the fox's bushy tail. Next, we're going to connect those two lines with a straight horizontal line across the bottom. Now draw a big swooping line up to the top left corner and then bring it right back down. Here's a fun fact. The word fox originates from a word meaning thick-haired tail. The tip of the tail is white, so after drawing a zigzag line across the top of the tail, I'm going to draw two big pointy ears. Foxes are known for their good sense of hearing. They can hear small creatures and small animals under the snow when they're looking for food to eat. My fox is going to be resting, so I'm going to make two curved lines for the eyes. Next, I'm going to do the hind leg. And then just a straight vertical line for the front legs. Here is a pattern sheet that you can look at for ideas. We're going to be filling in our fox with these different Scandinavian folk art patterns. Let's talk a little more about folk art. Usually folk artists are untrained. That means they never went to art school to learn how to draw. Usually they learn from family members who have passed it down from generation to generation. Now let's work on adding some patterns and designs to our folk art fox. You can look at the idea sheet for inspiration. Some of your designs can be filled in with your black Sharpie, but other shapes I would like you to leave white. Later we'll be adding a little color to our folk art fox, but some areas will be left white and the black and the white will contrast with the color that you choose. I'm going to speed up my video, but I'd like you to take your time. You can add some organic shapes like flowers and leaves, but you can also include some geometric shapes. I'm adding some circles, some triangles as well. In the background, pick a shape and repeat it throughout the background. Our foxes are going to be monochromatic. That means we're only going to use one color. For this fox, I'm using a turquoise blue. I'm taking my time and coloring carefully. Remember, some of your designs are going to be left white, so work carefully around those spots. This next step is optional, but if you have some paint at home, you can add a little bit of the color that you used and paint over the top. Since I used blue crayon, I'm using a little blue paint and painting carefully over, trying not to go over the white spots. This will just make the blue color a little more vivid and bright. If you don't have any paint at home, I'm going to be showing you a trick you can use with your markers in just a few minutes. So if you don't have any paint at home, you can take a piece of foil and color on it with some marker. This fox is red, so I'm using my red marker. Then I'm going to take my brush, add a little water, and it'll make some paint you can use to go over the red areas. I hope you have fun creating your Scandinavian style folk art fox.